Don't start playing with me now. Come on now. Focus, 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 focus. On the kid. On the kid. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you've been testing out everything? Don't you hate it when you've been testing out everything and then like when you go live, it's just like foobar. That's crazy. Yo. So, yo, I've done live streams before, but this is the first time I've done a live stream on this channel, so bear with me. And I'm doing it in a different environment. Let me turn this down some more. I'm doing it in a different environment, so please bear with me. Yo, it's yours truly, Crisco Fontaine, okay? If you happen to find this live stream, I appreciate you. I'm not even gonna ask for no likes. I'm not even gonna ask for no subscriptions. If you choose to do so, appreciate you. We ironing out some kinks because I low key think that I got some settings janky. But we're gonna roll with it now because I'm live. I'm not doing this over. I'm not doing this over. You see the title. Live stream is gonna be fairly simple. Turn this down some more, just in case. Hope everybody had a great day on this. What's the day? Tuesday. On this Tuesday. Hope everybody had a marvelous day. Hope you had a marvelous day. I don't know if anybody asked you that, but I'm asking how your day was. I know days can be long. This year's already been long. We're 21 days in. We in for a treat. Yo, no, I seen this clip. It was a clip from a recent interview with Scottie Pippen. He did an interview with I'm dyslexic. I forgot the platform. I think it was like PB something. PB something. And he had some interesting clips, interesting takes in this clip. And I just happened to be watching Gil's Arena today because I watch Gil's Arena pretty much every day. Shout out to Gil and the whole crew. And they talked about it a little bit today. So I was going to react to the actual interview, but I killed two birds. So I'm gonna react to Gil and the crew reacting to the clip. So that's what we're gonna talk about in this live stream. I'm gonna have to take this. I'm gonna have to take this hoodie off. It's a little warm in the booth. And the crazy thing about it is, the booth is not insulated, and it's 24 degrees outside here in the DFW. But I'm sweating, and normally it's cold in here. That's why I threw the hoodie on. And today's been a day. Okay, I've been like on the edge, like right on the edge of the cliff, all day. Give me a second. Hang tight for a second, if you don't mind, por favor. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I've been on the edge all day today. I'm gonna make sure that my see, nothing's working. I can't see the chat. I can't see Nathan. But I mean, ain't nobody in here anyways. Oh, my dumb ass. I'm stupid. I am stupid. I had to stream on private. You know what? I'm so used to streaming on Twitch. God damn it. I'm so used to streaming on Twitch. I'm pissed. I ain't gonna even front. I'm fucking pissed. I ain't gonna even front. I can't even front. I put the stream on private. I've never done that before. I've streamed on YouTube before. I have a whole nother channel, Crisco Fontaine Live, if you didn't know. I've streamed on YouTube before. I know how this shit goes. I've been talking to my damn self thus far. I had to stream on private. Something told me, yo, check your phone real quick. I mean, I'm glad I caught it before I really got into the thick of the stream, but still. I mean, I gotta take a sip. I just bear with me. So before I get into it, I'm gonna let you in on some. I've been setting this whole area up. You know, I normally shoot videos, record film videos in the booth. I make music too. I've made music. I haven't made music in a minute, but I make music too. So I mean, this is my booth where I record music. But I wanted to set this area up so that I can live stream in here if I wanted to. You know, typically the live stream spot, you know, my studio is right here, this whole area. But I typically live stream out there. So I have a whole nother setup. This camera is different from my normal live stream camera. This is a G7X, by the way. I've finagled, you know, I was able to like figure out how to get clean HDMI so I can live stream with the G7X, blah, 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 blah. And so now got my little, janky setup in here so I can live stream. And I'm acting like I'm a newbie. I've been doing this shit for a while. And excuse my French, but I'm a little pissed. I ain't gonna even front. We're gonna get into the video. In case you didn't, of course you didn't, because I had the damn stream on private. This stream is about Scottie Pippen and his recent interview with I forgot the platform. I forgot the platform. It's PBR. I apologize. I really do. I've seen some videos of him before in the past. But he was recently interviewed by this guy. And he had some interesting comments about LeBron. I'm a Kobe guy. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a Kobe guy. But I don't hate LeBron. But at the same time, let me woosah for a second. This is some bullshit. The streamers carry a bit rate. Okay, go YouTube. I understand you saying that my bit rate is too high, and I said it too high. My bad. I said it too high. But I'm live, and it says the stream status is excellent, so I'm not starting this shit over, dog. I'm not starting it over. All right, so let me turn this down. So we're gonna get right into it. This is I was gonna react to the actual clip of the interview, but the kind folks, the nice kind folks at the Gills Arena, presented by Underdog, they touched on this today. So I figured I might as well kill two birds, right? Because I watch Gills Arena. Shout out to Gilbert. Hope he don't flag me. Cause I'm just a peon. I'm just a nobody. Don't flag me. Don't flag little old me. Come on, man. I'm trying to make it on these YouTube streets, man. Don't flag me. I got some basketball takes a little bit. Don't flag the kid, please. So we gonna kill two birds, and just react to their take. I watched this earlier, kind of like in passing, because I was at my 9 to 5, so I couldn't really watch it. But so we're gonna watch it together and give our take, give our spin on it, and go from there. So let me mute this music. Where's the music? Let's fade the music out, and make sure I got the audio right, and let's go for it.
So if you've been following Scottie Pippen on social media for the last few years, you know he's been a bit turned up these days. So in a recent appearance on the PBD podcast, Pippen said he was a better team player than LeBron James, citing his 6 chips won alongside Michael Jordan on the Bulls. Here is the clip.
Would you put yourself ahead of LeBron as a team standpoint?
My success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings.
Okay, so
PBD. I know I was thinking PBM. PBD.
Then if I talk to an NBA owner, by the way, this is very helpful because realize this is very helpful because for me as a fan, I've followed this. So if I speak from an NBA standpoint, owner, and I want to find an all-around player to be my, got it. Okay, so that.
You want individual accolades or you want championships? Because I didn't chase mine.
Okay.
So
Okay, right off the rip, you want individual accolades or you want championships? Is that what he said? I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I don't catch things. Okay, all right.
we got to discuss it. Do you agree that Scottie Pippen is a better player than LeBron from a team standpoint?
Okay. So that question, do you think Scottie is better than LeBron from a team standpoint? From a team standpoint. when you compare the two, you're comparing a guy that was you comparing a guy that was, I guess, required to do everything. In LeBron, is the number one guy, the number one option. So he's required to do everything from scoring. He's the leader, quintessential. Compared to a guy who played with arguably the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. Okay, so I want to put that out there. Scottie played with arguably the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. So what was required of him, of course, is going to be less than what was required of LeBron, because LeBron played with. Let me stop that. LeBron played with some great players, but as far as like him being the number one option, right? Scottie was never asked to be the number one option because he came in playing with the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball, in most people's opinion. But what was asked of him, he took a lot of things from Michael Jordan's plate, right? So let's go from there.
No, that's not even how you asked the question. You're changing the.
Get him.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's a stupid question. You're asking it. You're asking.
Hey yo, that New York Cubans, that jersey kind of fire. I can't even front.
It as who's a better. If you want to know who's a better player, just say who's the better player between you and Pippen. Mm-hmm. Who had more team success? Obviously, the person with 6 rings, right? If you ask Robert Horry.
See, okay, so I think Gil misinterpreted the question. It's not who had the most team success. He said from a team standpoint. I think when Scottie said, I got 6 rings, then obviously that kind of sets the precedent, right? But I think from a team standpoint, it's like, okay, who brings more to the team? Like what LeBron does for his team compared to what Scottie does for his team. Or, yeah, I mean, LeBron, right? Because he's the number one option. He's going to take the most shots. He's the quintessential leader, regardless who he's on the floor with. D-Wade, Kyrie, Bosh, Love. It doesn't matter. AD. It doesn't matter. Russ. It doesn't matter. Right? He's the number one option. So, Bron, right? But when Scottie looking at it, he's looking at, okay, well, if MJ was touted to take 25, 30 shots, right? That wasn't my job. My job was to also score from a number 2 perspective, but also defend the opposing team's best player. So if you put that into perspective, if I'm still touted to score X amount of points and I'm also touted to defend the opposing team's best player, you put that package together, I might be doing more for my team than what Bron is doing, because he still has a number 2 that is touted to score just as much as he is. I mean, you look at his number 2s, D-Wade, Kyrie, AD. These guys can put up 20, 25, 30 points. They damn selves, right? So Scottie wasn't touted to do that, being in that position.
Who had more team success, you or Michael Jordan? He's going to say him because he got 7 rings. So depending on how you word the fucking question, that's the type of confusion you get.
But then
I don't know. The question is the question.
But then he reworded it, right?
The question.
Look how he words it.
But then he reworded it
From a team success team. Okay, team success.
Yeah,
so all that is
about the GM shit, right?
Yeah. But you see how he worded it?
Yeah,
he's changing the wording.
Yeah, he changed the words to get, and that's why Scottie said he didn't know who the GMs would pick, like who people would pick over.
He said who would pick for a team as once you put team in it, then it has nothing to do with them. Now it's just about your accolades. Who has better team success? Scottie, you got 6.
Well, the difference, I think, in the conversation is Scottie played a role in that team success. LeBron played a role in the team success. Scottie was never number one. LeBron was. So he's saying LeBron didn't have as much success as he had as number one, that he feel like he can step in at number 2 on any situation and win. That's how Scottie's looking at it. Like, I'm number 2, and I've always had team success. We 6-0. My main guy, I helped us win. And if I'm put in that situation with anybody else as a number 2, I feel like I can do that too. LeBron don't.
But he said if
And then he said individual accolades. If you're looking for individual accolades, I'm sure you're going to pick LeBron.
See, but
Of course.
If you're going to look for team success,
as a number 1 option, he changed it.
he didn't say nothing about number
Yeah,
one.
he did. Watch it. That's what I said. If you listen to him, he changes words. What? Play it again. Watch this. He says it.
Garter, can we
Why
play
would
the
you put
clip?
yourself ahead of LeBron as a team standpoint?
I don't think he said anything
Right
about
there.
number
That's
one
a
option.
team
My
standpoint.
His team-
success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings.
Correct.
As a
My
team.
success as a team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's correct.
So
Team
then
Scott?
if I talk to an NBA
That's
owner,
accurate.
Watch.
by the way, this is very helpful because
this.
Yeah,
realize
I'm loving it.
this is very helpful because for me as a fan, I've followed this. So if I speak from an NBA standpoint, owner, and I want to find an all-around player to be my number 1, you think the average owner is going to pick you or LeBron?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
Got
See,
it.
because
Okay.
Scottie's never been number
He's
2.
never been a number 1, so
And
no,
LeBron-
they wouldn't pick
but-
you number
but-
1.
but-
Number
He was
one
number
briefly.
one when Mike
championship.
left.
But the thing is the
Finished third in MVP.
Because I
vote.
don't-
LeBron's
James, man.
success as the number 1 is below
Okay.
500.
But we don't. But we don't know what Scottie Pippen's.
And that's the question for
Number
him. He's
one.
like,
So
that's why he said he don't know. That's why he said, I don't know who they would pick.
You see, one thing that I will say about Gil is that he's so hung up on who's the number 1 option, who's the number 2 option. Like, I've seen him, I'm not gonna say belittle, but I've seen him say, okay, well, Kobe was the number 2 option when he was with Shaq. Okay. But I mean, in the playoffs, if you're looking in the Western Conference playoffs, the numbers were comparable. Shaq beasted in the finals because nobody in the East was fucking with him in the finals. You want to keep it a buck? There was nobody. But he struggled during the Western Conference playoffs. That was Kobe's turn. So, okay, Kobe was the number 2 option. Seeing where Kobe's career panned, right? Scottie Pippen was never asked to be the number 1 option, other than when Michael retired for a year and a half, and he still had the Bulls. What number 2? I want to look it up real quick. He had the Bulls number 2 or number 3 in the East. Hang on a second. He had the Bulls number 2 or number 3 in the East in 93, 94. You asking me how I know? Because I was around, man. I'm old. That's how I know. Let me look at the standings real quick. The Bulls were number 3. 55-27. This is without MJ. This is with Scottie Pippen as the number 1 option. The number 1 team in the East that year was the Atlanta Hawks. They were 57-25. Matter of fact, the Hawks, they were the number 1 by a tiebreak. The Hawks and the Knicks had the same record. I wish I could put this in there. Can you see this? You see that? The Hawks, 57, I'm dyslexic, gotta bear with me. The Hawks 57-25, Knicks 57-25, the Bulls 55-27, 2 games behind. This was in 93-94. This is without MJ. This is the first year after he retired. This is with Scottie Pippen as the number 1 option. This is with no MJ. This is with old ass Bill Cartwright. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see if I got the roster on here. The same roster that they won in 93. So this is B.J. Armstrong, Corey Blunt, rookie Corey Blunt, old ass Bill Cartwright, like I said, JoJo English, Horace Grant, Dave Johnson, Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc, Luke Longley, Pete Myers, John Paxson, Will Perdue, Scottie Pippen, Bill Winnington, and Scott Williams. And they won 55 games. That year, Scottie averaged like 22 points a game. He was third in the MVP voting. I do remember that. Third. That was his first year as number one option. But no MJ. He was playing basketball, missing fly balls, missing routine ground, all that baseball jargon. He was missing all that. I will say this: Scottie came into the NBA on a team that had Michael Jordan on it. If LeBron James would have came into the NBA with a team that had Michael Jordan on it, he would have been a number 2 option too.
Because he has to factor in the fact that I ain't never been the number one.
So he has no accolades as a number one option.
I mean, circumstances are important. Situations are important. Bron was drafted by the worst team in the NBA. Okay. Scottie was drafted originally by Seattle. He was drafted originally by Seattle, traded, I think it was draft day trade to the Bulls. So they win the lottery because he was a lottery pick. But he was drafted. He was drafted and traded to a team that already had Michael Jordan. So circumstances are important. Situations are important. If LeBron would have put it to you like this, Tim Duncan was drafted to the Spurs, right? They already had David Robinson. He just happened to be hurt. But Tim came in and he was the guy, but he was drafted to a team that already had a guy. If LeBron was drafted to a team that already had a guy, we don't know where I don't know if he has the temperament to just say, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see it.
Number one at points in his career, MJ left.
Yeah.
He was the number one on that.
So he has no rings. He has no rings. He has nothing as a number
success.
one. Yes.
Okay. He wasn't number one in Portland. He wasn't number one in Houston.
No, not in Houston either. Not in Houston. I thought in Portland.
No. Yeah.
Questionable. I don't know for a fact, but
that's what I'm saying. If you're saying he said for number one, right? So
yeah, he
I
wasn't.
don't like the debate when they have a number one option versus.
He was not number one in Portland.
Yeah.
No.
That's just like Clay putting himself against a number one option. You can't do that. Number one option has different responsibilities.
Well, I mean, if you look at Scottie Pippen and the reason why he's saying he don't know is because he feels he does the same things that LeBron does at that size.
No, you don't do the same thing as LeBron do. You do
he
number
can.
2 stuff.
No. Wait. Scottie can definitely Scottie can definitely do what LeBron does on the court. See, this is what I'm saying. Gil gets so caught up in number one, number two. You do number 2 stuff. He's number 2 to the greatest of all time, though. Okay, if LeBron James and Scottie Pippen were on the same squad, how would that dynamic work? Because they play the same. So it'll be weird, right? But how would that dynamic work? Like, who would take the shot? Because they kind of play the same. Like, both of those guys, if the game's on the line and they get fouled, you put them on the free throw line, you scared. Because Scottie will miss a free throw. LeBron will also miss a free throw. Mike, you're not really that afraid. You think that he's gonna go to the free throw line and knock it down. But to say that from a skill standpoint, what LeBron does on the court, Scottie is not capable of doing that on the court. What are we talking about? I don't. From a skill standpoint, Scottie could score. Scottie could rebound. Scottie could defend. Scottie could facilitate. He could bring the ball up the floor. He could pass. What can LeBron do that Scottie couldn't? Let's continue.
You don't do what LeBron does. You do number two. You are second.
What's the difference between the two?
Looking at.
What's the difference between the two?
One gets
both of them are point forwards.
Yeah, one's a point forward from option 2. One's a point forward from option 1.
Let's take away
what
from
difference
the
is it?
Talking about as far as attributes and comparisons of player,
Joe,
they're the same type of guy.
No, they're the same. No, they're the same type. It's a difference between a starting point guard and a backup point guard. They're both
fact.
point guards,
but
they have different roles.
But as the viewpoint perspective of a Scottie Pippen talking about this, thinking, well, me and LeBron, we play the same position. If whatever GM pick him, they could get a good pick at me second because I could do the same things he could do. That's how he look. He's like, I don't know what you would do, but if you want to win,
95.
Yeah, let me give it to you.
but I want. And I know he's saying it from the standpoint of the options, but that's his argument is that
hold the mic
from
away
his
from me.
point, he's looking at
The
it
real
like
question is, okay, if there's 30 teams, right, and everybody got a number 1 pick, are you going first round?
Right. Are you going to go?
Are you going to go in the first round to one? No.
Who? Scottie?
Scottie.
You don't think so?
No, because it's going to be all option 1s first.
His option. No.
He will be the first pick.
BJ picked him. BJ picked him in the draft.
No, I'm saying attributes.
Scottie?
Like just if you line them up, attributes.
All the stars.
Scottie in there.
Attributes.
Yeah.
Line them up. Oh, he's going first round.
No, you won't.
Long arms.
Athletic guard.
That means 30
people get the pick.
30 people get to pick one star. They got to pick a star player first.
Out of what era are we talking about?
No,
just line them up.
Just period. So you got 30. So basically, we all get a pick in our round, right?
Yeah.
So all of us got to go for a player.
Scottie's going.
Scottie is not. He's a glorified second option.
But it don't matter though.
You said Kobe was a glorified second
option.
Yeah, exactly. Said Kobe was the same thing. That glorified second option shit. Like, sorry, it's just not professional. My apologies. That second option shit goes out the window when you're playing with the GOAT. When you playing with Michael Jordan, there ain't too many players in NBA history that wouldn't be the second option playing with Michael Jordan. Like you got to kind of take that into account. Like I said earlier, if you put LeBron James with Michael Jordan, he would be the second option. So you gotta. I'm a Kobe guy. I love Kobe. Rest in peace to Kobe. I love him. Kobe's my GOAT. But I'm saying enough to know that LeBron, that is not a Freudian slip. I swear it's not. I'm saying enough to know that MJ is the greatest to ever do it. And I'm a Kobe guy. If Kobe played with MJ, Kobe would probably be the number 2 option. Like, I can say that. I can unequivocally say that. LeBron with his play style, like it's just the way that he plays the game, he would have to be the number 2 option if he played with MJ. Just how he played the game. I scratched my nose. That hurt. He would have to be. So to say, oh, he's a glorified number 2, okay, because he played with MJ. If we don't know what Scottie would have panned out to be had he been, well, I'm not gonna say that because I think MJ pushed him to be what he was. I really do. Scottie don't give him the credit that he probably should because I think he's a little bit jaded. That MJ got a lot of the visibility from being, and then The Last Dance, it was like basically like a MJ buy-up. It wasn't really like about the Bulls, to be honest with you. But I think Scottie, I'm curious. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hang on. Not look good. There we go. All right. Oh God. Okay. Unlock. So I need to full screen this joint for a second. Okay, so if you see what I see, Scottie as a rookie came in averaging 8 points a game. Second year, 14 points a game. And then you see it's climbing. It's climbing, right? So 89-90, 16 points. 16 points a game. Their first championship, 17.8. Their second championship, 21 points a game. As the number 2 option. Their third championship, the number 2 option, 18 points a game, 19 points basically. He was all-star. He made the all-star team. He made the all-star team here too in his third year, 16 points. Okay. Michael retires this year, and this is his biggest season. His most output. His most output he's had in his entire career is when Michael was not in the way. He was third in the MVP voting, fourth in the Defensive Player of the Year, and it's crazy that it's honestly crazy that Scottie never got Defensive Player of the Year. That's crazy. It's asinine. But the man averaged 22 points a game. He averaged almost 9 rebounds, almost 6 assists, 3 steals, about a block. Come on, man. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's go right there. Let's go right there, shall we? Let's go right there. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. All I'm saying is that Scottie is he's more than just a glorified number 2 option. He just happened to play with the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. You got to take that into account. You have to. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying that Scottie would have scored 40,000 points if he was the number 1 option for his entire career. I'm not saying that. Didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me say that at all.
But he turned into a number 1 option. So Pippen never turned into a number 1 option.
So number 1 option, 94.
First year without MJ, averaged 22, 9 and 6.
Thank you.
Finished third in MVP
22,
voting.
9, and 6, bro.
Third in MVP voting, fourth in defensive
Third in
player of the year
MVP voting.
He's a
I'm
glorified.
a
Next year was
child.
21.
I'm sorry.
First pick as the second option.
21, 8, and 5. He also averaged 3 steals a game, led the league. Averaged 3 steals the previous season as well.
Those are great numbers. Those are great numbers during that
3
time.
steals. Damn.
You had to line up who gonna get picked in front of him. That's
I
all.
think
Who's going to get picked in front of
because
him in history?
I'm looking at attributes.
Yes, because Brandon picked Scottie
Yeah.
Pippen, bro.
Who?
Brandon in our draft.
I did.
You did?
I'm talking
Oh, yeah,
about
he
you.
picked
Yeah.
Scottie. But I
But
thought
I'm
it was
saying you
Brandon.
have
He
the-
picked him.
You have the
just looking
first
at it.
pick. There's 30 teams.
Yeah.
You have the first pick in the draft. So that means you got to think about every superstar first.
You got one player to pick.
You
30
got one star, so that means all the 10
Scotty's
fucking
going.
centers, all the shooting guards ever, the power forward.
Scotty's going.
Right?
Scotty's going.
Wasn't Scottie
If you-
top 50?
But
All
I'm
time.
looking.
Was
Gil,
Scottie a top 50
Gil,
player
Gil, I'm
all
looking
time
at-
when they did the top 50?
Gil-
Is he top 75?
Yes.
I'm looking at like just him.
Don't get picked.
If you line him up, right? How they do? If you line him up, height, arm length, skill set, dribbling, shooting, defense. Scotty's getting picked, bro.
In the
And you
first
saying
round.
by
Yeah,
attributes?
I
You
agree.
saying by attributes?
Absolute.
You're not talking
No,
about
I'm
accolades.
I'm talking about just period.
Yes.
Your first player
Yes,
is your
absolutely.
franchise
He
player.
might be 30.
Your
but he's
first
getting
player is your franchise player.
You remember the criteria we're
So that
using.
means
The
that
criteria
one
is
player,
not.
that one player is who you're building your team around.
Yes. He does.
I honestly, I think that you can most definitely build, and you have to. You have to take into account the era also. But I think you can build a team around Scottie Pippen. If a team was built around Paul George, if teams were built around James Harden, that was a team that was kind of sort of built around. Well, I'm not gonna say built around, but the number one option was Danny Granger. We're just talking about like within the last 20 years. There was a team that had a number one option by the name of Gilbert Arenas. I think you can build around Scottie Pippen.
From an attribute standpoint.
Gil, he does everything. He's a better defender than LeBron James. He does everything.
So you're going to draft him over LeBron?
Did I say that?
Just ask him.
Bro.
I just said the motherfucker will go 30, but he still could go. You missed that point.
Are you picking
But you
him
picked
over?
that, though.
Are you picking him over Kawhi Leonard
Yes.
as your star player?
Yes.
Okay. Are you picking him over
So I just gave you.
Dwayne?
Over I would pick him over Kawhi just from a durability standpoint. If Kawhi can stay healthy, I take Kawhi. I ain't gonna even front. I take Kawhi just because Kawhi give you a little bit more on the offensive end, and he's gonna give you the same defensive output, that Scottie could give you. Like their defense, but Kawhi's gonna give you more offense. But the durability though, Kawhi can't stay on the floor. So from that standpoint, if you have to bring the durability aspect into it, then I'm taking Scottie because Scottie was, he was out there. Other than the migraines kind of fucked him.
Wade.
Yes.
Okay. You picking him over KD?
It's a question.
Okay. You picking him over Harden?
It's a question.
This-
Yes.
this is a start
I'm picking
your
him
team.
over James Harden. He does more.
Right.
Remember, he's talking about attributes, not career,
Yeah.
not highlights, not accolades.
So you want
Scottie Pippen automatically gets picked because them niggas don't play
So you
defense.
talking about accolades or attributes?
Your attributes.
I'm picking him over guys that you are naming.
Yes.
I'm picking Scottie Pippen over those guys. Absolutely. No question about it.
As your first pick.
Absolutely. Over James Harden? Absolutely.
Yeah, I take him over Harden.
Attributes. We talking attributes.
Absolutely.
I take him over Harden, regardless of what the offense you're gonna get from James Harden. You're not getting any defense from him. I'm sorry. I like James Harden, but you're not getting any defense from him. So yeah, I take him over James.
Yes, my first pick. of totality of his game, what he does to affect winning and losing?
Yes, Scottie
You
Pippen,
fucking
for
right.
sure. 4 plus minus.
Long arms,
Plus
6'9",
minus all day.
fucking
He gonna have a
three
plus
steals a night,
43.
pass the ball, he gonna guard the best guy on the other end.
And he gonna never
Bruh.
come out. He ain't gonna say I'm tired. He ain't gonna do none of that.
Multiple positions.
How many times did Scottie
Bruh.
Pippen get hurt?
Yo,
Was he durable as fuck?
yeah, and you can play him in multiple positions. Some of the other guys, they can only play one position.
Absolutely.
Scotty can play 1 through. He can play 1 through 4. You kind of want Scotty to be your point. Like he was. I'm gonna date myself. I'm an '80s baby. You know, born in the '80s, raised in the '90s, right? So prior to that, I don't really know, but I feel like Scotty was like the first point forward. Like I feel like he was the one that really. He solidified the forward bringing the ball up the court. Like prior to, you didn't really see that. You didn't see guys other than Magic Johnson. You didn't see guys that was 6'7", 6'8" that played the forward position, bringing the ball up the floor. You didn't really see that. Magic was the first big guard, but Magic played. He was a point guard. I mean, Magic could play every. Maybe Magic was the first one, but from just like a position standpoint, Scotty wasn't never listed as a point guard. Magic was listed as a point guard, so Magic really put the stamp on the big guard, right? Scotty wasn't a guard; he was a forward, but he played the point. So it was kind of like Magic came, boom. 6'9", point guard, but then Scotty was like, okay, well, I'm a forward. I'm 6'7", 6'8", but I can still bring the ball up the floor. And then when you see, like, if you compare the first three-peat Bulls team to the second three-peat Bulls team, their point guards were John Paxson, 6'2", 6'3", maybe. B.J. Armstrong, 6'1", 6'2". And then the second three-peat, their point guard, who was their point guard? Who was their point guard? Ron Harper was a 2. Like, a lot of people seem to forget that Ron Harper was the man when he was with Cleveland. He was a scoring machine. Like, he was a number 1 option. Ron Harper was the number 1 option. 6'6". But he was listed as their point guard. 6'6" point guard. Their backcourt was Ron Harper, Michael Jordan. That was the backcourt. But Scotty was realistically the point guard, 6'7", 6'8". He was the point guard. He brought the ball up most times. MJ would bring the ball up sometimes too. So they had a big lineup. The shortest guy was 6'6". So Scotty could play from, if your shortest guy is 6'6", then pretty much everybody's interchangeable for the most part, other than the center. And then for the most, not gonna say for the most part, because Lonely started a lot of those games. But there was some games where they would start Harper, Jordan, Pippen, Kukoc, Rodman. So the tallest guy on the floor is Kukoc, but he's not the center. He's playing power forward. Kukoc was 6'10". Rodman was 6'8". Pippen 6'7", 6'8". MJ 6'6". Harper 6'6". So Scotty could have realistically played all 5 positions in that lineup. It's not a lot of players that you could say come through the NBA that could play all 5 positions. It's not a lot of players that you can say come through the NBA that could play 4 positions. That could play 4 positions. That means offensively and defensively. I would say Scottie Pippen is one of those players. At least 4. He can give you 4. I don't know about the center position, but power forward, especially in today's NBA, 6'7", 6'8". Now he was kind of, I'm not gonna say he was thin, but he was still strong. Like he was long and strong. Yeah. In today's NBA, for sure, he could play 4 positions. For sure. Maybe even 5. If Draymond Green can play the center, Scottie Pippen probably could play the center. For sure. For sure. For sure. So, I'm with him on that. Wake up.
Absolutely. And he can guard.
Multiple positions.
1 through 4.
So that's my.
Yeah.
So yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
You asked one
facts.
Absolutely.
This is a conversation because we
And
talk
I
about
love Kawhi.
attributes.
I'm a big Kawhi fan of James, but Scottie attributes and what he's gonna do to affect
The
what we
winning.
trying to do here, win.
Facts.
Oh fuck
It's
it.
a conversation.
Ain't even a
bro.
question.
For sure.
Ain't even a question.
And he gonna buy into it.
But he's your star player. Buying the what? He's your
The
star-
team.
Okay.
The team.
what I'm-
What do you mean?
So if Scott-
What star players should do?
So if-
buy into the team.
If
nigga.
if-
Like you said, I saw a clip. You said if you not the star player should get everybody to. If you listening to the coach,
Yeah.
everybody else will listen, right? Your words. So if he listening and buying in, the star player, everybody else will do the same, correct?
Right.
So buying in is not just you being a second out buying into what everybody else. No.
Star player.
The star player buying
Right.
into what the coach is
I
preaching.
got to get these guys
right?
involved. And
He's listening. He's doing everything. He's first in line drills. He's first in this. He's being a leader, but he's buying into what I'm preaching. The star guy.
hey, Cole.
Scott-
You buy in. That's exactly what MJ had to do. Right? They had Doug Collins. MJ loved Doug Collins because MJ could just do whatever he wanted. The ball was going to him. He could just do what MJ do. Right? Wasn't contributing to wins. Right? Out goes Doug Collins. In comes Phil Jackson. Phil, Tex Winter, all those guys. They bring in the triangle. Triangle offense was created. I'm not going to say created for, but the triangle offense was implemented to get the ball out of MJ's hands. MJ, yes, you're scoring 35, 40, 45, 50 points, yes, but we losing, okay? You got teammates here. You got talent around you. Let's get these guys involved. You can pick your spots. You can get your shot whenever you want. You're Michael Jordan. Let's get Scottie involved. Let's get Horace involved. Let's get Bill. We could just trade it. Oak, your partner, for Bill Cartwright because he's going to be better suited for this team and this scheme. You're trying to win a championship, right? You've been in the league for 5, 6, 7 years. You ain't won a chip yet. Okay. You got pieces around you to do so. But you're going to have to buy in to this system. It took MJ to... You watched The Last Dance. Everybody watched The Last Dance. Michael wasn't a fan of Phil when he first got there because he was taking the ball out of his hands. Once Michael bought into that system, okay, I bet. Let's run the triangle. Okay, cool. Let's get in the pose. Let's do the action. Okay. Let's get these teammates involved. Let me trust my teammates. Let me pass the ball. Let me hit Paxson when he's wide open. Why not? Let me trust my number 2. Let me see what Scottie got. Why not? He won some championships after that. So yeah, the star player most definitely has to buy in to the system. You got to. Scottie had to buy into it too because egos are egos, right? So you can say whatever you want to say. At a certain point in time, when you are Scottie Pippen, and you practicing with Michael Jordan every day, and you there's some nights where you might be busting his ass. You locking him up, you scoring on him. This is practice. We don't know. But you playing iron sharpens iron. Is that what they say? Something like that? Steel sharpens steel. A pencil sharpens a pencil. Something. You know what I'm talking about. When you in practice and you against Michael every time. I'm sure they didn't ever, when they did scrimmages, Michael and Scottie wasn't on the same team. I mean, why would you do that? Wouldn't be fair. So they against each other in practice every day. Scottie's going to obviously get better, and Michael's going to get better too because Scottie's getting better. So you got to keep, gravitating as you are the man. You don't want this guy to, you're getting him better, but you don't want him to get better than you. So the egos are egos. Eventually, you're going to be like, man, I'm busting this dude's ass every day in practice. I'm better than this dude. Low key. I'm better than this dude. I know I'm better than this dude. So he had to buy into it too, because at any point he could have been like, man, I'm better. Run the offense through me, Phil. What is you doing? Like, I understand that Michael was the guy, and Milk Dud head, and all the ladies like him because he chocolate and he bald and all this other shit. He got the mustache. He got his own cologne and all this other stuff. Sometimes I dream that he is me. All this other stuff. I understand all that. Run the offense through me. Yeah, I might not be, I got the nose and, I'll be doing all this other stuff and all this. And I might not be that marketable because I ain't got no personality and I'm dry. But run the offense through me, Phil. You're out here uniting the sin of burning sage and stuff. Run the offense through me. He could have, at any point in time, he could have been on that. But he didn't. He bought into it too. So, yeah, the star players and the star next to the star, they have to buy into the system to get all the other guys, to galvanize all the other guys so that you can win. On my tangent, I'm sorry.
He would do that because he wants to win.
Cole, we need you to reel it back, big fella. We losing big fella. We need you to reel it back, bro. Come on, bring it back. We losing big fella. Throw it into him. I got you, coach.
So who else you want to throw out there, or are we picking Scottie over? Keep going.
Don't do that.
Keep going.
Don't do that.
Your star players, your number one.
Name some other players who in NBA.
I asked two general managers this when I heard that.
No, I'm asking you. You brought guys up.
They said
you throw your names out there.
He's gonna go late second or third round.
That's them.
Because
talking about you though.
He's a glue option player.
Yeah,
he
is a number one.
Your number one player is the guy who's supposed to carry the load.
And them same GMs that you asked this question to, have they been fired?
I gotta drop the bit right, man. I keep getting these suggestions.
And name me some of the guys that they've drafted.
You're arguing about a player who actually
suggestions.
That's the problem.
Next time I drop the bit right, I'm gonna do these streams.
This is your first pick.
Really.
No, you're changing it.
Let's see how this one
attributes. I'm talking
You was silent.
You had the first pick to start your franchise.
Absolutely.
My number one pick.
Yes.
To start my franchise.
Yes.
The Michael Jordan, the LeBron, the Kobe, the Shaq,
those guys,
the Kareem, the
attributes,
the Duncan, the Wilt, them, and you're gonna pick a glue guy.
So now you got
who has an attribute.
Is he in the top 30 of guys that you can name?
He's
so
top
all those
50
guys
all
that you
time,
named,
Gil.
right?
You're a glue guy that you see.
All those guys that you just named. Did
top
I say
50.
that we would pick him over them?
Top 50.
No, that's.
Did I say we would pick him over them?
That's just me run. I can keep going.
Keep going.
I can keep going. I can
Keep
go
going.
with Kevin Durant. I can go with Jokic, Luka, Shea.
Over him.
I can go with
Shea. Over Shea. Over Luka.
What?
Over Kawhi.
Did you just say you want to take Shea
I
back?
can go with
Keep saying
Who's taking Shea I'm dyslexic. Hold on. Who taking Shea Gilgeous? Who taking SGA over Scottie Pippen? I like Shea. I do. I like Shea. I'm not taking Shea over Scottie. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. I'm not. Luka? He don't play no defense. I look at the total package. Pause. You got to play both sides of the ball, man. This ain't football. This isn't like, oh, you take Tom Brady as your favorite football player of all time. That's hard to do too because Tom Brady don't play no defense. He don't have to. He didn't ask to. He has to throw the ball. And he got time in the pocket to throw the ball because he has consistently the greatest line in the NFL. Whether he's in New England or he's in Tampa. Don't matter. He got them big ass dudes in front of him blocking. All he got to do is throw it to an open ass dude. Luka don't play no defense. In basketball, the court is 94 feet long. You play offense, and then like you either score, you miss, they get the rebound, they go back up the floor, and you have to retreat, and then you have to play defense. There's no like substitution. Like, okay, Luka playing offense, and then like while the play is live, he can run off the floor, and then somebody that's playing defenses. They don't do that in basketball. You got to play both sides of the ball. And Luka don't play no defense. Luka don't play no defense. I hadn't played a single game in the National Basketball Association, and I got a better chance of winning Defensive Player of the Year than Luka does. I haven't played. I'm in my advanced age. I have not played a single game in the National Basketball Association, and I could probably get one more Defensive Player of the Year vote than Luka.
Just this era.
Keep going. Keep going.
Give me a list. Since we want to waste time,
Keep going.
I'll do it. I'm going to pick a glorified
We know you're going to do it.
option 2.
Because you can't do it in real time. We don't need you to go fucking research the shit and then eliminate,
You don't even know
process
if
the
he's
elimination.
capable of doing it.
You want to line
You're
up
just
the
fighting
attributes.
for it because he has-
right now, in real time,
Gil,
tell me.
we
Get off that
lining
damn
up.
phone
Hold on,
and
whoa.
tell me about basketball.
No.
Tell me about ball.
Whoa. So you don't know if none of the other guys can do it neither because we lining them up off top with attributes.
Attributes.
Ain't nobody, everybody has a fucking clean slate.
Period.
You can't do that.
What?
How do you just say, oh, you was a star? We're going to take that away from you.
Because we talking about skill level. We talking about what you can do. What you can do.
That's no, you can't do
Skills.
We can.
your attributes.
Yeah.
Why can you not? The whole conversation is hypothetical. So I mean, in hypothetical, you can do everything. You could be a unicorn, hypothetically. Hypothetical, you can do anything. From a skill standpoint, if you just if you use the eye test, right? Anybody that you ain't even got to play. You don't even have to like been a vet or played in the NBA or played basketball to be a fan of the game and know what skill looks like. Anybody that knows the game, you looking at from a skill standpoint, who is who? Who can play? From a skill standpoint, you do that. If you go to the park and you just playing pickup ball and you sitting on the side, you got ups or downs depending on what region you in. We say ups, and you looking at the players that's playing, and you trying to decide who you gonna pick for your squad, and you looking at the team that just lost, and you see who played. Like, okay, yeah, that dude right there he got skills. He didn't score a whole lot of points, but he can play the game. He can facilitate. He can pass. He can dribble. He can play defense. All you gotta do is look at the game and have an understanding of the game and know who can play and who can't play. Damn the stats, damn the accolades. Because if you play if you are blessed to play a long period of time in the league, you're gonna accumulate a substantial amount of stats. That's what we see with LeBron. I've been wanting to say that if you really want to compare LeBron and Mike together, Bron has played what 22 years. This is his 22nd season. Mike played 15. Mike had one season where he was injured and he didn't. I don't know how many games he played that season. I kind of want to look it up. Give me a moment. I'm not gonna hold y'all too late. Michael Jordan. Give me a moment. I just want to see how many games he played. The one year he got hurt. His second season. Let me see if you can see that. Focus. He played 18 games. His second season. You see how many seasons he played all 82 games? He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons where he played all 82. I don't know if LeBron maybe played 1, maybe 2 seasons where he played all 82 games, but that's neither here nor there. So his second season, he only played 18 games, because he got hurt. He broke his ankle or foot or something. So regardless, damn that. Who cares? Take all 15 of his seasons. He played 15 years. Take all 15 of his seasons, compare them to LeBron's top 15 out of his 22 years. That gives you more like accurate reading between the two, because it's not fair to compare LeBron's 22 to Michael's 15. He got a larger sample size. So compare LeBron's top 15 years to Michael's 15 years. Maybe I'll make a video of it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. I might do that, actually.
What we just said.
What
And you said yes.
Okay, what does the attributes mean? You're taking away their whole career.
Skills.
No, he's taking that away.
Who?
No, that's what an attribute is.
What part of it is?
It's an attribute.
Skills is dribbling, shooting, and passing,
Okay,
motherfucker.
so his dribbling, his shooting,
Passing,
his defense, his defense,
rebounding,
all of it.
rebounding,
all of it. So all of that.
steals,
So
blocks,
awareness,
all of it.
awareness, quickness,
So the thought
All of it.
power,
is your star player.
Height, all of it.
So
body weight.
All right, so you said you would pick him over Kawhi?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because he's top 50.
I'm gonna speed it up.
He's tall.
See if we follow it.
Arms just as long, just as good as a defender.
He's a
Just as
point
good,
forward.
just
He
as good.
handles the ball.
He does
way
just the
better.
same amount of things Kawhi Leonard.
Just the same. It's only- everything has been just.
You can pick one or the other. I'm picking Scottie.
Picking Scottie.
He's available.
Scottie Pippen is a 6-time champion.
No, you can't use that.
So we're not using it, right? I'm
See,
still
you
picking
can't
Scottie.
say attributes.
He just
You
said
still
it.
Still
Look,
picking
he just
Scottie.
said it. He
I'm
just
still
said it.
picking Scottie. You line him and Kawhi up together, and one we don't know. I'm picking Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
That's tough. Like I said, if we're not talking about durability, if durability is in the question, then I'm taking Scottie. If we're not talking about durability, I'm taking Kawhi, just because Kawhi gives you a little bit more offensively.
Okay.
How about Allen Iverson?
Why are you going to your phone?
I'm
Where's the
picking-
phone?
I'm picking Scottie.
Use your brain.
No, I don't wanna use- I don't wanna use-
I know you don't want to use your brain. I know you don't want to use your brain. Get off the
I
fucking
want to
series,
use
man.
real hard
You
facts.
just said Allen Iverson.
I'm gonna name top 75.
Scottie.
I'm gonna name top 75.
Scottie.
And we're gonna see who
You
you
said
pick.
AI, right? You just said AI. Scottie.
Oh, Scottie. Okay.
I'm just saying. That's
Okay.
Attributes.
Scottie.
Scottie. You're using. We're gonna start from the.
Whatever you want to start from.
Y'all got the timer. We got the timer.
He did the big swipes.
So is he gonna go
Those
with?
are
So remember how many teams
You
are
just
Lakers?
named
All
10 guys
Lakers,
before,
all of
right?
that.
You named-
So we got the. Remember, this is your first pick in the.
Yes.
So we on the first pick.
Or so we got first to 30, what you said, right?
Yes, first
1
to 30.
through 30.
Yes.
Every team gets
1
their first
through
pick.
30.
Every team gets
1
their
through
pick.
30. Okay, let's go.
Michael Jordan,
No,
LeBron James,
no,
Kareem,
no,
Magic,
no,
Wilt,
no.
Bill Russell.
So in the era that he came about, or
So you got to play with chucks and doodle smeared on his wall.
Right? I'm just naming them.
Okay.
I'm taking Scottie over Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Larry Bird,
No.
Tim Duncan,
No.
Oscar Robertson.
No.
I'm taking Scottie over Bird too. I'm sorry. Yeah. They're doing a list. Let me slow it up. My dyslexia can't follow. He didn't take Scottie over Bird. That's a talk. Just from a defensive perspective, I might take Scottie, but Bird was a bucket, and he was scrappy. Okay, that's a toss up.
Oh.
Good answer.
Kobe,
King.
Yes.
Shaq,
Whoa. What the fuck he say?
Oh.
Oscar Robertson,
No.
Good answer.
Kobe.
King.
Yes.
He taking Scottie over Kobe. I'm sorry. I'm childish. That's how I feel about that, though. Scottie over Kobe? That's dry as hell. I don't know about that, Kmart. Scottie over Kobe? Bean?
Shaq.
No.
Kevin Durant.
No.
Hakeem.
No.
Julius Erving.
You said no to Kevin Durant? That's a toss-up, too. You said Julius Erving? I don't know about that one also.
Maybe.
Moses Malone.
Maybe.
Steph Curry.
Yes.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Same at the time attribute. So
Whoever said yes got to go.
It's 50-50.
So, no, I'm not taking Scottie over Giannis because Giannis play defense. I'm looking at what you do on both sides of the floor. That's what's important. If you a guy that is dynamic on offense and you can either hold your own on defense or you go a lockdown on defense, those are the Scottie Pippen types. He's a prototype. Scottie's a prototype. But no, because Giannis is gonna give you a bit more on offense than did I say Scottie? Giannis is gonna give you a bit more on offense. As a matter of fact, Scottie would be a smaller Giannis if he played in today's NBA. I go with that.
Whoever said yes got to leave the arena.
Gil. So
Whoever
I'm
said
gonna let you keep going. Listen, Giannis, Kawhi, Scottie, they are along the same.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, like if we were talking, like they're along the same.
I'm with him.
The spectrum.
Spectrum for me.
You put Giannis and Scottie at the same.
We're talking about
Attributes.
I'm with him.
What his hands long?
Every time he say it, y'all think, damn, Giannis, because he's scoring.
Line them up, right?
I don't know what that means.
If we're picking teams, right?
I know you're
and
good
we line
or
them
you're-
up, right? I'm looking at how big nigga hands is, how long his arms are. All of those things matter. Is what I'm saying.
Can you play
When we
Giannis at the
picking
point guard?
people.
I don't know what that
Can you play Giannis at the point guard?
So go ahead, but
whatever their skill level
because
is.
I look at
that's
how
what
we're
we're
saying.
Those are attributes. Skill level is
I don't want to do fantasy.
The conversation that we're having, I'm telling you the way my brain is.
Like he's averaging 22. This man's averaging 30 and 12. They're not on the same level. Like
they're on different teams.
So go ahead.
They're on different teams.
Yeah,
they get the ball every time.
So let's go.
He gets to shoot 30 times a game.
So let's go.
So you're not going to count?
So let's go.
Your attributes aren't better than mine. You get to shoot more than I do.
No, my attributes of whatever that is, I'm better than you.
No, you're not. You get to shoot more than I do.
Let's go.
What?
You get to shoot more than I do. You're not better than me. You get to shoot more than I do.
Yeah.
No, I'm better.
No, you're not.
As the number one option, you get more shots, you get more attempts. So I get what Shai is saying.
You get to shoot the ball 10 times more than I do.
That sounds like loser shit.
Which means you get 10 more points than I do. Matter of fact, you actually play 20 more minutes than I do, and you're only 5 points ahead of me. But you're so much better than me.
Let's go.
No, nigga. If I play more minutes, I'm going to average more points. Would that mean that I'm better than you now? No.
If you're using if.
So let's go.
We don't know what you would do with extra 5 more minutes.
All right, well, let's go then.
You said no Steph Curry. How many people we got?
20.
20. Oh, so there's 20 already. Oh, shit.
And he's been above a few.
Yeah, he's been
above
more
a
than
few.
10.
I'm just naming.
More than 10.
I'm just naming the top 75.
Yes,
You ain't.
keep going.
Y'all ain't heard
You're
no
wasting
numbers.
time. We're waiting on
how
you.
many
I think
people
there was 3 definites.
There's already 20 people.
Yes.
Damn.
And he's on the list already.
Over at least 10 of them.
No, that's this. Remember, we haven't heard no big man yet.
Okay,
So
but
Jerry West,
Yes.
Elgin Baylor.
Yeah.
Can you think about it?
I'm thinking of attributes.
The Elgin step.
Els was good.
Yeah, really good.
Really
The
good.
Euros gentrified it.
No.
So no?
I said
That's
no.
21. Okay, Kevin Garnett. Yeah, you got to start saying no now because you already up there and we don't.
What you mean they gotta start now?
You got to say no. I'm not even close to 75 yet.
You on the fan side of it, bro.
I'm
This is
just
hoop
saying-
shit.
I'm saying the
We're
numbers.
looking at attributes,
Oh,
bro.
That's funny. He said on the fan side of it. Gil was a fan, especially when it comes to LeBron James. I don't know. Yeah. He's a fan. And most fans use stats as their metric, is their only metric. Damn the eye test, damn common sense. Just look at the stats.
Guys already, so
It's crazy. Kevin Garnett.
yes,
Okay. Charles Barkley.
yes,
Karl Malone.
yes,
John Stockton.
yes,
Wait, what did he say? Karl Malone?
David Robinson.
no,
He say Karl Malone?
yes,
John Stockton.
yes,
Charles Barkley.
yes,
Karl Malone.
yes.
I don't know if I take Scottie over Karl. Not sure. Karl scored what? 38,000 points? He wasn't horrible defensively. I don't know if I take Scottie over Karl.
John Stockton.
Yes.
David Robinson.
No.
John Havlicek.
Yes.
Isaiah Thomas.
You took Dave Robinson
Yes.
over him.
George Mikan.
Yes.
No, yeah, that was easy.
Yes.
Dwayne Wade.
Yes.
Allen Iverson.
Yes.
Oh, they got him 32 right here. Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
Bob Cousy.
Yes.
Bob Pettit.
Well, Kawhi is a maybe. I said they all on the same. Bob and Bob, yes and yes.
The Bob's, yeah.
Dominique Wilkins.
Yes.
Steve Nash.
Yes.
Rick Barry.
Yes.
Kevin McHale.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Might as well say this now.
It was just MLK Day.
I
Think
don't
about
give a fuck.
Think about it. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Patrick Ewing.
No.
Walt Frazier.
Yes.
Did you put Patrick Ewing, Walt Frazier, Gary Payton,
Yes.
Jason Kidd,
Yeah. That's his teammate.
No.
Oh,
Bill Walton,
I'll take him over Kidd.
No.
though.
At the time, no.
Bob McAdoo,
Bill Walton?
No.
Jerry Lucas.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna say Ray Allen. Wes Unseld,
No.
Nate Thurman, James Harden,
No. Yes.
Reggie Miller,
Yes.
George Gervin,
No.
Clyde Drexler,
Yes.
Pete Maravich.
Yes.
See, he took Gervin, but not Drexler. I might take Drexler over Scottie. He took Bob McAdoo too. Wes Unseld. But not Drexler? Drexler was the one that was compared to MJ. Well, MJ was compared to him because Drexler came out first. That's why Portland didn't draft Mike. Because Portland had the number 2 pick when Mike came out. Right? Houston had number 1. Because they got Ralph Sam. No. Shit. I gotta look it up. Hang on. Bear with me. Mike came out 1984. I feel like Portland had an opportunity to draft MJ. I think Portland was the number 2 pick. Houston was the number 1 pick. Cause no, I said Ralph Sampson. Not Ralph Sampson. Hakeem came out. Sam Bowie. Not Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson was already out. Right. I was still in the sack. I wasn't born yet. But I kind of know. So yeah, Portland did have number 2 pick. They picked Sam Bowie. And they could have picked MJ, but they figured they already had their MJ. They had Clyde. So that's right. can see. Focus. 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 See? Hakeem, and then Sam Bowie, and then MJ. So that motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You son of a. So they already had the MJ. They already had Clyde. Clyde came out the year before, or maybe two. I can't remember. Excuse me. So they already had their Clyde, their MJ in Clyde, but he didn't take Clyde over Scottie.
Earl Monroe,
Yes.
James Worthy. That's third option.
He'll own the same as the mother dude.
How many is that?
We're on 50.
Yeah, he'll own. He's in there.
Keep going.
So yes.
Yeah, all the names. It's starting to get boring now because we
what
already
is
know attribute-wise, like all the names.
I don't know. Stop saying that. We're talking about just the player themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, so we're
Willis Reed.
changing it. So we just
No,
changed
I've
it?
never changed it. You keep using attributes.
What
Willis
is
Reed.
Whoa. Hold the
Alvin
fuck up.
Hayes.
So we're not talking about attributes
Alvin
no more?
Hayes.
I thought it was too. You see how your boy changed
What is
it? He not talking.
I'm saying the player. Oh, Nate Archibald.
Yes.
Sam Jones.
Caught in real time.
No.
Dave Cowan.
Caught him in real time again.
Paul Pierce.
Yes.
Robert Parrish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the chief, no.
Paul Greer.
Who?
Hal Greer.
Lenny
Yeah.
Wilkins.
Hal Greer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hal Greer.
Paul. Let me. Dennis Rodman.
The calorie stuff.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yes.
Anthony Davis.
Because he's alone. So you put him, Carmelo Anthony. You put him with the other dudes.
Yeah, with Kawhi.
I don't know if you put him with him because Carmelo didn't play no defense. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony. I love Carmelo. I thought Carmelo was the rookie of the year in 03. I thought Carmelo Anthony was the rookie of the year in 03. I thought Carmelo Anthony was the rookie of the year in 2003. Better focus, motherfucker. You better focus. This is the day that I've had today. You better focus. I thought Carmelo Anthony was the rookie of the year in 03. So shout out to Carmelo, but I don't know if you put him in the group of Kawhi and nah, man, they play defense. You putting them in Giannis, you can't put Carmelo Anthony in the. You got to put him with like James Harden. You can put him in. You can't do that, man. He don't play no defense. Carmelo Anthony ain't play no defense, man. I play better defense than Carmelo Anthony. And I'm broke down, and I ain't never played a game in the National Basketball Association. I play better defense than Carmelo Anthony by far. By far, man. I like any nigga up. I like any nigga up. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. This is after hours. But I like anybody up.
All right, and all them.
With Kawhi on my list.
Dane Lillard.
But no. I mean, yes.
Okay, so that's the top 75. Where is he at so far?
We're winning.
Okay, so he went over. All right, so now
He said top 10. Dame didn't make the top 75, did he? Hold up. Gil capping. Dame didn't make the top 75. Bear with me. Oh, he did make the top 75. Who am I thinking that didn't make the top 75 that should have? I thought it was a guard. Did Russ? Russ did too, dude. I'm gonna put up a team real quick. Hey, bear with me. I'm gonna get you out of here. Oh, you go to bed. Just come back to me tomorrow. Remember me. Remember that Coach Crisco was here, and yeah, I need the views, man. Come back to me, please. For the personality, man. Because I'm personable. So you go to bed. You can go to bed. Come back to me tomorrow, man. The video still be here. Oh no, Russ. Russ did make it. What am I thinking? Dwight. Dwight didn't make it. Dwight Howard didn't make it. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Dwight Howard. Man, this right here just I every time I see this, right? So just focusing on this real quick. See, so that little plus sign or that cross sign, the cross, players deceased when selected for team. And I just happened to scroll down, man. And I swear, man, it still don't seem real. It still don't seem real, man. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Kobe, man. It still don't seem real. It's been what's the date? The 21st? Yeah, man, my sister's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to my sister, man. Happy birthday to my sister. Her birthday tomorrow. Yeah, it still don't seem real, man. It still don't seem real. It's been almost 5 years, but it still don't seem real. Okay, yeah, I'm bugging. Dame did make the top 75, so I was thinking about Dwight, I guess.
We have Tracy McGrady.
Put him on the. I'm picking. You put him on the list with the other dudes.
Okay, I take Scottie. I take Scottie over Tracy. I take Scottie over Vince.
Shit, we got what?
Put him on the list with the other dudes. Who? Put him on the list with the Kawhis.
Grant Hill.
Put him on
I
that
take
list.
Scottie over Grant Hill.
I can't think about the people who didn't make top 75 yet.
So put him on that list.
Scottie Pippen was pretty damn good.
Who hasn't made the top 75?
Scottie Pippen was pretty damn good.
So you got Dwight Howard.
And now we think about who they are as basketball players. Now we know that. Now we got all the names, right?
I mean, because we still don't have this era.
Okay, we still got all the.
We don't got Jokic. We don't have Giannis. We don't have.
Okay, I'm picking him over. I'm picking him over.
You picking him over this whole era?
I'm picking Scottie over Jokic.
That's tough. That's tough.
Scottie.
Giannis is on the. If you want to put the new guys in it, it ain't too many on them.
That's tough. I don't know. I don't think I'd pick Scottie over Giannis. That's tough when you think about Jokic, just from what he's able to do offensively. And he's not horrible defensively, but what he's able to do offensively is everything he's able to do. When you eat, I'm gonna try to see if I can say this word. I don't know if it's a real word or not. Encapsulate. When you combine, I try to act like I'm more intelligent than I actually am. Fuck it. When you combine everything that Jokic does on the offensive side of the ball, I don't know if I could pick Scottie over him. I don't know. And Giannis, I mean, I like Giannis, so I wouldn't pick Giannis over Scottie. But I do see the comparison though, with the similarities. Anyways,
motherfucker.
But we're gonna throw what, Wemby?
He ain't on it.
Okay. Well, he's not on the list.
Why would he be?
Because you're picking the player. So Luka.
That motherfucker 12.
Luka.
He's 13.
So no Luka too?
No, I'm picking Scottie over him.
Ja Morant.
I'm picking Scottie over him.
Okay.
He's 6'2".
Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards.
He's 6'4". I'm going with the taller guy.
he's just talking about physical attributes.
The guy that you would pick. The guy that you would pick.
So I'm going with the taller guy and the guy with the long arms. Yes.
You know you would pick him too.
I'm going
because you would want to go big and you would want to go versatile.
That can fucking
you would want to use a guy like him.
What number
when
does he put
LeBron's
him at?
not available, a guy like Scottie Pippen is the other guy that does what he does.
Listen to what he just said. Look what he just said. When LeBron James is not available.
So Gil.
Scottie can't be. He has to be option one.
I give him
You
number
can't
30.
put him back option two.
we can put him at 30.
We're talking
Know what
about
I'm saying?
player style. I'm talking about player style.
put him at
I'm
30.
talking about if you pick LeBron before Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, we can put him
That's
at 30.
a player type. The next type of player that's like that, you're gonna go with Scottie. He's just like that. You pick LeBron first.
Just like that. Stop saying he's just like that.
Boy.
One is
What-
30-something
one.
points a game. There's like he has a game. You can't take his game
Pause.
away from it.
Hey man, I'm gonna need you to act like you are worth something, man. You Logitech, dude. I paid some money for you, dog. When I click your button, respond. Man, it's a wall right there, man. You go right up against it. Like just real quick. When he says like just like that, what does that mean? Like just like that. When he say you can't say just like that. That means that they play similar. I mean that would be my interpretation. That means that you play similar. So if I can get, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this up shortly. I'm getting sleepy. I'm an old man. I gotta go to bed, man. I gotta get up in the morning, man. I got to get up. I got to punch the clock. I got to punch the clock. I got to get up in the morning. If I can get 20, 22 points a game, and I can get lockdown defense, why would you not take that? If you can get 22 points a game and lockdown defense from one player compared to what is LeBron? I'm gonna look this up real quick. This is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna look up. I swear. This is gonna be the last thing I look up tonight. I swear to you, it's gonna be the last thing I look up tonight. Cause I don't want to hold you longer than you want to be held, unless you want me to hold you. But you know, I got supple hands, so me holding you, you might not care too much. You might not care too much at all. You might not care. Okay, so LeBron, the most he's averaged in his career has been, well, that ain't right. It's been 31 points a game. He didn't even win the MVP that year. What year was that? It was 05, 06. It must have been trash that year. No, that was 1 year removed from the finals appearance. So that should let you know something. So Braun has won the MVP 4 times. In his 4 times, he's averaged 29.7, 28.4, 27.1, and 26.8. His most average points per game has been 31.4. That was 05, 06. So if you can get 31 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, but you can get subpar defense and somebody that if you give him the ball and you need a basket, like a jump shot, he's the number 1 option. As opposed to a number 2 option that can give you 18, 19 points a game and lock down defense. When you think about the number 1 options that like a Michael Jordan or Kobe that could also give you 30 points a game and can also give you adequate like lockdown defense. And if you need a basket, you got confidence that if they take the jump shot at the end of the game, they're going to knock it down. And if you are ahead and they get fouled and they put on the free throw line, you got confidence they're going to go to the free throw line and knock down the free throws.
Because he has the same amount of attributes. Right?
We're going to get out here.
Attributes
We're going to
is
wrap it up
Ben
here
Simmons.
shortly.
Ben Simmons has attributes.
You line him up, I'm picking him.
You picking Ben Simmons?
I don't know where on the list.
Scottie over Ben Simmons?
I don't know where Ben Simmons at on this attribute list we speaking of.
I'm not taking Ben Simmons over Scottie Pippen.
He knows where he is. He knows where Ben Simmons
You're
is.
using, but that's you're using the word.
But Ben
attribute.
Simmons got
Now,
skills.
I said,
For sure.
Now we did attributes, right? Now we think about them, what we know of them as what they did on the basketball floor.
That's all we can go off of, right?
We was going on prior to any knowledge, so we were taking anything that they've done in career. We think about the list that you just went over, the way this brain worked. I'm lining the guys up. We at the park. I might have seen you play,
Exactly.
might not. I'm looking at
Exactly what I said
you
earlier.
Here.
Okay.
Now we go for now. So we got this part over
Okay,
here,
so
right?
basically you're saying no skill, no, we don't know how
I
they
said we
play,
might
just
have seen-
looking
we
at
might
them.
No,
have seen
you
them play,
watching
we
them.
Might not. Listen to words. I'm
Okay,
using,
well,
Gilbert.
yeah.
We might have seen them play, might not have seen them play. The ones that you have seen play and they attributes line up, you're gonna pick them first.
Oh, I get what Kmart saying. So if you seen him play, then obviously you're gonna go off of that. But if you didn't see him play and you in the park and you see a dude that's 6'9", he look athletic, long arms, big hands, you're gonna pick him. You're gonna pick him over somebody like me. 6'1", 6'2", moderate size hands. Decent jump shot. Pretty good defense. Nice jump shot. Did I say that already? Hey man, I'm gonna get y'all up out of here, man. Like, we got the gist. Regardless of what it is, like I'm not gonna say that if you give me LeBron James, you give me Scottie Pippen, I'm gonna take Scottie Pippen off the rip. I'm not even gonna say that. But I understand Scottie's plight. I understand him and he wanting to be in the conversation of, hey, excuse me. I understand him wanting to be in the conversation at least. I do. I get it. I get it wholeheartedly. I don't think Scottie gets the I don't think he gets the recognition that he deserves. I think the Last Dance was like the straw. If you just go back, like again, like I said, I'm an 80s baby raised in the 90s, right? So I'm privy. I'm pretty well versed in like how the vibe was with the Bulls in the 90s. It was all MJ and the crew. And Scottie was part of the crew. But I think Scottie is like, I was more than the crew. Like, it was MJ in the crew, but there would be no MJ if it wasn't me. It should be Michael, Scottie in the crew. If you think about Golden State and most of their success was like the Splash Brothers, Steph and Clay. I mean, Draymond was there. They had KD, he was there, but it was like the Splash Brothers. Right? That was like they was solidified as the Splash Brothers. There was no, I'm not gonna say no because it was still Michael and Scottie, but Michael got all the accolades. You could say there was a few years that Scottie could have gotten at least Finals MVP. 97, to be exact, he could have got Finals MVP 97. 96, he could have got Finals MVP. But definitely 97. But he didn't. And it's tough. Kobe and Shaq won 3 straight. Me as a Kobe guy, I'm like, well, damn. Indiana, Kobe could have got Finals MVP. Indiana, maybe. Philly, Shaq 8. New Jersey, Shaq 8. So I can't say that, oh, well, no. Kobe could have got it in 01 and 02. I don't know. 2000? Maybe. You got to think. I mean, there's some games where Shaq didn't even finish the game. Kobe did. He didn't finish it because either he was fouled out or they had to sit his big ass on the sideline because he couldn't shoot free throws and they was going to hack a Shaq him. So this whole, glorified number 2 option, everybody needs somebody to win. I don't think there's been one person that has, I'm not going to say that, definitive. But there hasn't been too many people that has come through the NBA and has won championships by their damn self. It's a team sport. So you need a team. And in most cases, if you are a star, you need a guy that is star equivalent that can help you win a championship. So LeBron got 4. LeBron didn't win not 9 championship by his damn self. He didn't win the first one by himself or the second one. He had D Wade, who already had a championship, with the guy who you say is the quintessential number 1 option to the glorified number 2 option that ended up being a bigger star and had more championships than the guy that D Wade won championships with, or a championship with, in Shaq. D Wade already won a championship with Shaq, who won 3 championships with Kobe, who went on to win 2 championships without Shaq. And Shaq won his 1 championship without Kobe with a D Wade who was the number 1 option. So Kobe won 2 championships. Kobe won 2 championships without Shaq as a number 1 option. Shaq won 1 championship without Kobe, and he was not the number 1 option. Gilbert Arenas. So that glorified number 2 option shit is just it's garbage. I appreciate you for pulling up to the stream. Whoever pulled up to the stream, I thank you. I really do. I thank you. If you like the stream, give it a thumbs up, please, for the algorithm. Help me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you happen to find this video, I hope this video does some justice. I really do hope you find some entertainment with this video. I really do. I'm about to end the stream because I gotta pee. And I'm sleepy. Hope you have a good night. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, snap.